For my video project, I decided to analyze this painting done by Picasso, and the name of this painting is The Portrait of Mrs. Z. This painting has hung in my house for over 17 years, and before it hung in my house, it hung in my grandma's house. It is fair to say that I've seen this painting for many years. However, until this point and before taking this class, I have never fully analyzed this painting. Picasso painted between 1900 and 1971. This painting was done in the middle of his career in 1943. I could not find any other analysis of this painting. I did find the same image on an airmail stamp which is used in Equatorial Guinea, which is located in Africa. I also found another painting of this online, and it was titled Jacqueline with Flowers. This makes me think that Mrs. Z's first name is Jacqueline. This is an abstract painting with some elements of Picasso's Cubism technique. For example, her dress is puzzle-like, with a series of triangles and trapezoids. However, her face is not distorted like Picasso's Cubism figures. The artistic form of this painting is that of bright, bold colors and geometric shapes and lines. The artistic form in her hair is shown by lines of geometric shapes. As you can see, there are squares, circles, triangles, rectangles. The trellis behind her is a grid of parallelograms. The red background is either a couch or a wall. It's made up of triangles and rectangles. Her watch is circular. We can see there is a light source on the painting. At the top right corner, we see a triangle that is dark. Seems like there's a shadow. Perhaps she is outdoors and an umbrella is above, creating a shadow. We can't see what is creating the shadow, but we know something is. The flowers climbing the trellis indicates she is outside, perhaps at a cafe or maybe even a garden. Look at the roses on the trellis. They are drawn more random than the exacting geometric shapes everywhere else. The climbing roses are a softer element, and they help to balance the harder geometric elements. Look at her neck. Its form is that of a rectangle and triangle. It is long and an exaggerated neck. Her eye is also exaggerated. Her face, very sharp and angular. Her hands are crudely drawn. Rectangles and stick fingers. There is so much to look at and consider when you analyze this painting. You are drawn in. The viewer participates. Where is this a woman? Who is Miss Z? Is she alone? What is she thinking about? Is she listening to a companion? Is this her garden? The artistic form and content work together draw us in. The form increases the understanding of this woman. Picasso idealized her neck and eyes. These two parts really capture the audience in. Analysis of this painting brings us to the conclusion that It is indeed a work of art. With artistic form and content, this painting stands on its own and merits as a work of art, in spite of it being painted by one of the masters of all time, Pablo Picasso.